The robbers wanted to steal a cash transport vehicle loaded with gold bars. They braved the intense heat and lay in a sandpit for 3 days. He had his partner bring a flamethrower and ambushed the vehicle in another sandpit. Sure enough, after a long wait, a cash transport vehicle approached from a distance. However, the two security guards on the truck quickly noticed something was wrong, as the road ahead was blocked by a pile of sand. The driver immediately grabbed the control stick and checked the surroundings through the camera. After confirming there were no abnormalities, the driver decisively shifted into drive and attempted to accelerate through the sand. But as soon as the truck entered the sand pile, the tires sank deeply into it. No matter how hard the driver tried, he couldn't escape from the sand pile, and instead sank deeper and deeper. Unbeknownst to them, the robbers had already targeted the armored car's tires with a gunshot. The security guards panicked instantly and immediately opened fire on the sand pile ahead. But even after they had fired all their bullets, they couldn't find the robbers. To survive, they quickly used the walkie-talkie to contact headquarters for backup, but it was already too late. By then, the robbers' accomplices had already charged forward with flamethrowers, firing flames at the driver's compartment. Facing temperatures of over 1,000 degrees, the two security guards had no choice but to jump out of the driver's compartment with their guns. Little did they know they were being targeted by the robbers. As the two fell one after another, the excited robbers immediately rushed toward the armored car. They dug out the tires they had purchased in advance from the sand, then retrieved a jack to lift the vehicle. In less than a minute, they had replaced the armored truck's tire with a brand new one. They also dug out the steel plates they had purchased in advance from the sand, laying them in front of the armored truck's tires. Once the steel plates made contact with the tires, the armored truck easily drove out of the sand pit. The robbers continued laying steel plates, while slowly moving the armored car forward. They successfully drove the armored car to the designated location, and then directly drove it into the pre-dug bunker. To avoid suspicion, they neatly laid the steel plates over the bunker's entrance, and completely covered them with sand. The robbers then brought over a helicopter, using the hurricane-like winds generated by the rotors, to completely flatten the surface sand. Within just 3 minutes, the traces of the entrance had completely vanished into the desert. However, just as the robbers were celebrating their impending fortune, the pilot of the helicopter noticed something unusual. A red sports car was speeding past the area.